Smoking the Bandit's not a real. They weren't actually committing crime.
No, that's yeah.
They're stolen valor for
stolen infamy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what bootlegging was. It was. I mean, like there was 20s bootlegging, which was like real hardcore shit, and then there was. I don't understand. I love that movie, but I've never considered the ramifications of why it's illegal, and it's pretty stupid.
They got a long time to go, and not that far to get there. Smokey and the Bandit, moving Coors beer to Atlanta. Is that from that movie?
It's real close.
That's from that movie.
The rhythm, that song, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Welcome to Wedlock.
This is a podcast where we take your favorite crime movies and explain why they weren't actually committing crime.
Yeah. Ocean's 11 was an inside job.
Yeah, they were just gonna bet all that money at the casino afterward.
They actually work for the casino. They was just doing a stress test.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. The only one that was real was the new one with all the girls.
Did they get away with it in that one?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Surely they accomplished the heist, right?
I'm sure they did. It'd be weird to. It would be weird to make a heist movie where the heist doesn't work. I feel like that's one of those things where like you don't know like how a movie's gonna end, but you kind of do. It's like superheroes. Like the superhero is always gonna win. The heist is always going to go off.
Oh, it's Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ocean's 11?
I've seen Ocean's 11, 12, and 13.
You remember that part of the movie where they had, is it Julia Roberts play a woman
herself
who looks like Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
So they were like, is Julia Roberts here? And she's like, no, it's not me.
Yeah, that was one of the dumbest things that's ever happened in movies.
So fucking weird.
I would watch Ocean's 8. I've heard it was good. I just haven't got around to it. I don't really watch movies that much.
Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts, Anne Hathaway, Rihanna, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Kate Blanchett. Wow, they got a lot of women.
Yeah.
Where are the men in this movie?
I don't know.
Do they just rob the patriarchy?
I think so. I don't know what that movie's about.
I'm looking at the list here of like Google's recommended like cast list, and I'm 4 pages in and I don't see a single man.
Does this disturb you to your very core, Jake?
No, it's just.
Are you just thinking about all the opportunities that have been taken away?
That my
from cis white men.
The thing here is, this seems like I haven't seen it.
Right.
Seems like the kind of movie that would be about a group of 8 women stealing from men. But if it's women stealing from women,
well, it's probably stealing from a casino, right? Because that's how these movies go, right? They're stealing from casinos.
Listen, like a female led and fully operated heist team, I buy. A female owned casino, I don't see as much. No way. That's not happening.
Okay. I don't know what a deep misogynistic take that is, but I don't understand it, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Does George Lucas, not Lucas.
You're going down a real rabbit hole over here. I'm afraid you're gonna get back into gambling if we keep talking about heist movies.
God. Hey, is gambling legal in Florida?
I think so. Do you want to go to Florida now?
I'm going to Florida next week.
Okay.
By the way, for all you listeners, I'll be in Florida next week.
When are you gone next week?
I leave Monday. I come back Friday.
Huh, that's going to put a real wrinkle in the recording plan.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
It's right when recording happens.
Yeah. Okay.
My name's Jake. I'm the host of this show.
Hey, I'm Fisher. I'm also a person on the show.
There we go.
Yeah.
Don't put your boots on too tight there, cowboy.
What do you mean by that? Should I get another day job just to compensate?
You need looser boots.
I need looser boots.
Yeah. Loosen your boot straps there, feller.
But I keep getting told to tighten them and pull them up. They keep telling me to pull those boot straps up, dude.
Well, yeah. So you got any big plans?
This week's kind of crazy for me. Work's been kind of wild. We're prepping for Extra Life this weekend, which is the 24-hour charity live stream that Rooster Teeth does every year.
Oh yeah,
so
Extra
I'm
Life.
Ready for that.
It's the thing that people love. That's like
it's the thing that people love. That's the tagline for it, actually.
Yeah.
It's the thing that people love. So if you want to, I mean, this will come out afterwards, but if you
should have been there,
donate to a hospital, check it out. People will be eating sour stuff and spicy stuff. And
is anyone getting tased?
Yeah, people are getting tased, dude. People are getting paintballed.
Are they getting tased on the balls this time?
I don't know about that. But
think of how much money that would raise for children.
Would raise a lot of money. Yeah.
Are you going to get tased?
How much money? I don't plan to, but if it makes money for the children's, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
How much for you to get tased in the balls? That goes to charity.
That goes to charity?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what's your floor for that?
Okay, well, I guess I need to do some research on can taser permanently damage balls.
I don't think so, right? I mean, it depends. If it's one of the like, oh, well, we're watching travel footage right now, and someone just about crashed. Yeah, I don't think so. Remember that? I think we talked about it on the show the like electroshock therapy, like temporary, like castration, not castration. It like makes you not like you can't have kids, and you put your balls in like that hot water bath with like electronic stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what happens with the taser too.
Testicular torsion.
Okay, that's when you twist your balls. I don't think that's related to the electricity.
Well, that's what I looked up. I Googled, can a taser cause permanent damage testicles? And the first result says, in rare cases, tasers can damage kidney function or cause testicular torsion.
How does it cause it? Did the muscles in your balls just like freak out and like twist it around?
I would assume so, just like the muscles everywhere do.
Do you have you don't have muscles in your balls? Balls don't have muscles.
Well, yeah, but you're like the pelvic thing that Kegling, when you like squeeze your butthole and your balls rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that I assume it's the similar thing there. Like you squeeze hard enough.
Yeah.
I've done that before where I've like
you've kegled before.
Oh, I've dabbled in the keg.
Whoa.
But yeah, I've done the thing where like my balls hurt because I've like flexed them so hard that it feels like there's a little twist or something. This might be unique to me. Fun thing about my testicles is I've got that thing. I've already forgotten what it's called, but like, there's like
undistended.
There's like a braid of like blood vessels that go to your balls.
Okay.
And mine are twisted up. So it's a thing you can fix with surgery, but it seems kind of expensive, and it doesn't.
What does that even mean? Like your balls are twisted? You have torsion constantly?
It's not. Oh God, I don't even remember. I have to look this up now. What is wrong with my balls? I can't just Google that.
I think you can just Google what's wrong with my balls, and I think a lot of things will pop up.
Okay, testicle braid.
That's also a very dangerous search term for you there, I think.
Yeah, this will be good for me.
Testicle braid.
Okay.
Oh dear.
It's not.
I'm glad I don't have access to your laptop screen right now.
No,
that's facing away from me.
No, I'm not seeing anything gross yet. Okay. Testicle, veins.
This is horrific. What you're typing in right now. Testicle veins twisted.
Oh, here we go. Varicoccles.
Varicoccles. Varicoccled? Varicockled.
Okay, there we go. So the blood, so enlarged or twisted veins in my scrotum. It's common in about 30% of men.
Okay.
It's a thing that in theory could cause the thing where you can't have kids.
Yeah.
Infertility. Yeah.
Yes.
In theory, it could cause
sterility.
Sterility. Thank you. So that is why I have never bothered getting it addressed. I had a doctor. This actually sucked. I had a doctor in college, which was cool.
That was cool.
The last time I went to doctor,
I think that was also the case for me. I haven't been to the doctor since I moved to Austin.
Yeah, that was cool. So I had a doctor because I had insurance, and I would go like once a year, twice a year or something. And one time I noticed my balls were like twisted, and I could feel that they were like twisted. It felt like there might have been a lump on one of them or something. So I was
bad.
So I was like, oh shit, this is scary. So I made an appointment to go to my regular doctor who I'd seen her a lot, and I was like, okay, finally, I can have someone that I trust and know well touch my balls, and
right.
And then I go, and she's out that day.
Oh,
so it's this new doctor I've never met who is like over the fact that she clearly was not thrilled about having to touch my testicles, and I wasn't thrilled about having to do it either.
Right.
And she seemed very annoyed with me the whole time. And I was like,
this happens to 30% of people.
Yeah.
Get a hold of yourself.
I was like, I don't know. I just felt like a lump.
No, you did the right thing. Like her shaming you is kind of shitty, to be honest.
And that's the last time I went to a doctor.
Wow.
So thanks, woman. Now I'm going to die.
Yeah. Ruined Jake's future prospects of health.
She was blonde.
Checks out. I don't know what that means. Huh. Well, I guess, we very early in the show, we talked about getting vasectomies, but
I may not need it.
I'm just going to do it chemically, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
You're just going to wait until your balls, like, just like
castrate
fall
themselves.
off. Yeah. It just. Do you know this is really gross? But you know like how they castrate like goats and stuff in Kansas.
I do know that they do that. Like you mean the process?
Do you know how they do it?
Like a rubber band, right?
They just put a rubber band around them, and then their testicles fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems shitty.
Pretty. It seems pretty brutal and intense. Why are you looking at Bear? Bear doesn't have any balls anymore, I don't think.
Oh.
Bear's got balls?
He's got balls.
We
got rubber bands.
I do not want to engage.
No, he'll love it.
I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, dogs love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So are you excited about Florida? What are you doing down there?
Going to a conference called IAPA.
IAPA?
IAPA. I'm going to Google it so I don't get it wrong.
Are you going to go down there and it's like a magician's conference, but it's for game shows, and you're just like showing everyone your cool prompts, and then you sell prompts to each other?
You're close.
You just go be like, hey, I got a really big laugh out of this before and after prompt. And I'll sell it to you for $25.
It's
yeah.
You're close, but it's not quite that.
Okay.
So it's the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I'm going for the attractions.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. So it's not just amusement parks. That's a lot of it, but really you could think of this as the conference for theme business. So escape rooms have a huge presence here.
Okay.
A handful of other game show experiences have a presence here.
Probably like what's the thing with nights where they have like you go and get like a dinner and a show.
Oh, medieval times.
It's like medieval times.
Certainly, they've got to be there. Cool. Anything that's like that's a themed business. They'll probably have a spot on the floor. And I'm going with an associate to go try to sell our software. Speaking of listeners, if you want to start your own game on.
Yeah, audience, if you want to buy game show software, hit us up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a perfect business in a box. It will guaranteed make you money so long as you open it in a major market.
That's right.
All you need is a handful of theater kids to work for you, and you've got yourself a stew cooking. And
a large studio space.
Yeah, and you need a space.
Yeah. Business in a box if you also have $200,000.
Exactly. Or a loan.
Yeah.
You could get a loan.
Yeah, you could.
It's probably a little less. It depends on the market you're in, right?
Yeah. If you're somewhere crazy like Manhattan, Kansas, you could probably do it for like $50K.
How much is what's the population of Manhattan?
80,000 people.
Probably not a lot of tourism.
No, not well for the football games.
Is there a college there?
Yeah. That's my hometown, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas State University.
KSU?
Pride of the Big 12.
Is that true?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, kind of now because Texas and Oklahoma left, but
yeah,
we're one of the original founding members. It's pretty cool. Kansas State's one of the better colleges.
Yeah, Texas.
I don't care. We just lost to Texas in football.
Texas is one of those goddamn carpetbaggers who moved to the SEC. Right.
Yeah, they took their ball and ran because they knew they couldn't beat us.
And then they did.
And then they beat us in overtime.
And then we did, I should say.
I don't like how you claim Austin sports teams as your own.
Well, I went to UT.
Yeah, I know. Well, doesn't feel right though.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't feel like you have the vibe for supporting University of Texas teams.
Hook them.
Yeah. See, even the way you said that just like wasn't convincing.
Get your hooks on.
Yeah. No, I don't believe it. Yeah.
And
what's your reaction to this?
Neutral.
Ooh, I did the horns down and there was a neutral reaction, so definitely not a fan.
And Oklahoma University is still bad at things.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
And OU still sucks?
Yeah. What's the deal with that? Because like people at work were doing that, and very strange to me.
I've always known it as when someone asks the time, that's the response.
That's what was happening.
Yeah. Let's do it for the listeners.
Sure.
Hey Fisher, what time is it?
I think it's like 5:45.
Can you check that for me? Can you give me an official time?
I'll get you an official time. It's 5:54. I was close.
And just end on the.
It's 5:54.
And OU still sucks. Hey, take that, OU. It's no matter what time it is, you are bad at things.
Wow. Got him.
Yeah.
Got him good.
Yeah, college rivalries are pretty stupid.
Yeah, they're kind of fun, though. And most of them are going away, it seems like.
What do you mean?
Well, we talked about it a little bit previously on the show, but like conference realignment's kind of crazy right now.
Yeah.
Like the Big 12 is going to have 16 teams next year. And
this is what relegation could
This
do.
is what we should go to relegation.
It's such a good
It would college football relegation would be so entertaining.
Yeah.
Because we'd lose like Vanderbilt and stuff from the SEC. We just wouldn't have to watch them play anymore.
Yep.
And then maybe like, I don't know, cool schools could go like the upper leagues, you know?
I assume the SEC would be the Premier League.
I guess, but like half their teams are just like total garbage.
Yeah.
So they get relegated immediately. I want a very aggressive relegation. I want one chance and then you're gone.
What do you mean one chance?
Like one season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as soon as it starts, you're eligible for getting kicked.
That's right.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I think that'd be great. I think that'd be positive for American sports.
But yeah, I'm going to Florida. I'm going to the IAPA. I'm going to sell the software. Again,
Very
submit
cool.
any inquiries to info@gameon.fun if you'd like to start your own game show business.
Yep.
And I'm also I get to do the thing. Are you ready?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to Disney World.
He's going to Disney. Disney World.
I'm didding it up.
How long are you going for?
One day.
Whoa. Are you going to go? What's the new shit at Disney World? They were putting in like the Avatar shit. They got the Star Wars now.
Yeah. You can go build a lightsaber for like $200.
I wonder, do you think as the Disney empire begins to slowly crumble, Disney is basically America on a 10-year delay, I would say. Where like we thought we were at the height of our powers, and now everyone's kind of realizing that we have no idea what's going on.
I don't know. I think Disney is still pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah, I mean the U.S. is still powerful.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't see Disney going away. I don't think
it's going away in the same way that I don't think America's going to go away for a long time.
Yeah.
But like, do you think the parks will become gradually more and more like corporate themed? Like there'll be the Coke ride instead of Disney stuff?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I think they have enough properties. I guess their stocks are down since 2021, but that was pandemic when everyone got rich.
Well, their
except for
movies
the
keep
poor people.
flopping. Nobody wants to watch their movies anymore.
Well, no one wants to watch the live action remakes or the Star Warses
or the superhero movies
or the Marvel ones.
Yeah.
Are they still making 2D animated movies?
Yeah, and some of them aren't performing any well.
I have to assume their kids' movies are still. I guess no one wants to watch the Pixar movies either.
No one liked Lightyear.
Yeah,
Lightyear was terrible.
I can't believe I didn't see it.
I didn't. Well, I say it's terrible. I didn't watch it.
I have seen so much Toy Story. Toy Story was that movie. You know how some kids have a security blanket that they just have to bring with them everywhere?
Yeah.
For me, that was the VHS box case for Toy Story.
That's fun.
And I carried that thing everywhere. And my mom had to go and buy another one because I destroyed that one so bad.
What were you doing to it?
Just carrying it.
Okay, cool.
I was just holding it and I was walking around and like hit stuff and I would drop it or something.
That's cute, honestly.
It was real cute.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I've definitely spent, I think it's easy to say dozens of, I probably put over 100 hours of my life into watching Toy Story.
That's almost as much as this show.
Wow.
You spend as much time recording a podcast as watching Toy Story.
It's a good movie.
You know those, have you ever seen the thing where it's like, if you get to the end of your life, you could see one stat from your life?
Mm-hmm.
What would you pick as your one stat?
I've thought about this a lot because this is what heaven is in my life, in my mind, is just a book of all the stats.
That's interesting.
That's in my dream world. I die and then I wake up and there's like clouds and stuff, right? And there's no one there like with pearly gates or whatever. It's just a comfortable chair and a big book. And in that book is every stat that you could possibly imagine. And it's a magical book. So like whenever you open a page, you're like, I wonder how many times I burped and someone was annoyed by it. Then I flip the page and that just automatically shows up on the next page or whatever.
And then show me photos of every time it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Show me the list of the people. Show me the person, a list of people who were most annoyed by my whatever.
Flatulence.
So my go-to thought example of this is how many times I tried to Kobe something into the trash can.
You said Kobe and missed.
and missed. I tried to Kobe, you know?
Yeah. That's a good one.
So that's a really interesting one. I like, what's my percentage there as like a stats for sports?
That's good.
So that feels like a waste almost, but I am very interested in that.
Yeah.
How many times did I let the people in my life down?
Well, that's kind of a lot to deal with. That sounds like heaven to you, just to know how many times you fucked up in your life.
I think a better way to do it would be per capita. So like of all of the all of the promises I made to people, how many of them did I fail? You know, like what percentage? I think that's a better way to look at stats than it is like pure quantifiable amounts.
You're looking for like your batting average on lying.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. Lying, how successful was I anytime I lied?
Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Mine, just top of mind, was how many cars have I passed minus the number of cars that have passed me.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I think that's telling
like your goal differential, but for
cars passed or being passed by.
Oh, that's so interesting. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of interesting ones. What's my longest consecutive streak of days where I brushed my teeth?
Whoa. Do you think you've ever hit a year?
No.
I don't know if I have either. I've definitely hit like 6 months.
Yeah.
I've definitely hit 6 months.
When I was a kid, I mean, my mom was on it. Like, maybe I did when I was super young.
Yeah.
Because she was always like, do the thing.
What stat do you think is the highest, like comparatively? Like which stat do you think you're in like the 95th or higher percentile of?
This is another really good question. What have I definitely done better? How many days I spent being as tall as I am? How
exactly as tall as you are?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think you'll win that one. That one's pretty good.
How much people named Jakeb White?
Yeah.
There's probably been another stupid Jakeb out there. Jakeb White.
Probably. Yeah.
Almost
there probably has been another one, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out.
Hit up the show. We'll have you on as a guest. It'll be fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we got to find...
Actually...
Oh, hold on. We got to find people with our names and have them just do a podcast episode. Replace us. That way we don't have to do the show. Yeah. Hold on. That's my new grand design, is I'm going to find somebody named Fisher Joyce.
There's a Jakeb White in Auckland, New Zealand.
Okay, so you got to find a cis male of your age named Jakeb White. I got to find a trans woman named Fisher. I think we're gonna plug those people in the show, and they're gonna just run it for the next couple of 100 episodes, and then we'll come back in like 2025, 26.
Official U.S. records. When I look up Jakeb White, I come up.
Whoa.
Yeah,
we gotta hold on.
Why does Kenny?
What if we did a podcast with you and 3 other people named Jakeb White, and I produce it?
Okay, apparently there's one from South Dakota.
Okay.
And that's it. Those are the only 2 on this list.
I don't care anything
this.
about like what's happening in their lives. The entire pull of the podcast is that you're all named Jakeb White.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaylee and Jakeb White, spelled the dumb way.
Okay.
Bought a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica, according to this Instagram post.
Look at that. We got topics already for the podcast. We can talk about their Chrysler Pacifica.
Holy shit. This is amazing. I'm not alone.
Wow.
Stats that I'm in the top percentile of.
I mean, we're probably in the top, I don't know, like 5 percentiles of like
podcasters
time recorded on the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there are a bunch of streamers, but that stuff isn't like permanently recorded, right?
Plus, they're just like, it's not 5% of the population.
Yeah, and even if it was, like,
I think
they
even
aren't talking.
5% is like even maybe too large of a variance here. Like maybe we need to go like top 1% for it to be impressive, because there's a lot of things that we'd be top 5% of just because there's a lot of people in the world.
Yeah.
Let's do some brain diving here. Let's see. What have I done the most?
There's some porn videos that I've definitely in the top 5%.
Are you a repeat offender?
Yeah, for some.
You're a repeat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm browsing and I can't find anything interesting. And I'm like, let's go hit the old classics.
Hit up the spank bank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hit up the homework folder on the desktop, if you know what I'm saying.
I've never downloaded porn.
Me neither. It feels like I'm glad we avoided that. Because I think there were probably people our age that did do it, but like...
And now their fucking credit card is on the internet, baby.
Yeah. Have you ever spent money on porn?
Yeah.
I've like paid for an OnlyFans a couple times.
Yeah, I've paid.
But that's about it.
I've paid for
I've never like paid for a subscription. That seems crazy.
Yeah, I think it was a Brazzers.
You got tricked by like, it's Valentine's Day, it's free for a week bullshit.
Yeah, I think I was
and then they were like,
or whatever.
And then the next month they were like, It's National Nacho Day. Sign up for Brazzers. It's 100% off just for today. It's one of those never-ending sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tricked you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I came in my nachos.
Yeah, it was a weird commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't what am I good at? People who have smoked weed? Maybe?
You're the top 5 percentile of people who have smoked weed the most. Maybe.
For a while there, I really was on track to do that.
You were putting up real
I had the
MVP numbers.
By people who were my age, when I was like 24, I was definitely up there.
Perennial all-star.
Yeah.
Jake White, weed smoking.
Now I'm not so hot.
Yeah, you fell off.
Even then, I probably wasn't. I mean, I smoked a bunch.
Yeah.
Maybe for the year 2018, I was in the top percentage of weed smokers.
Okay.
People who have spent the most time playing Tetris.
We still need to test your Tetris acumen here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Tetris. I've spent a lot of time doing it.
Yeah.
I'm probably I probably have a Scrabble score that is in the top 1% of ever achieved Scrabble scores.
That's a pretty good claim to fame, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's like in the 300s or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
This guy can spell.
I kicked ass that game.
Brag about it. Brag about it. Why don't you, Jake?
Okay, I will. So I got a 7. I used all 7 letters to make a 9-letter word because I was able to cross at 2 different points. And I hit 2 triple word scores. So I got the 50-point bonus for using all 7 letters, and I had 2 triples. So whatever it was 9 times that much.
Sorry, that was the women's pants listening to this.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm that good at anything.
Yeah, I don't really think so either. I meant about me. I didn't mean about you. Sorry.
I knew what you meant.
Okay, good.
I hoped for what you meant.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, got away with that one.
You get sucked in. We are watching a time lapse of someone go on a road trip from DC to Seattle.
Is that what this is?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't stopped for gas yet.
They probably cut that out.
Oh, come on. Where's the authentic experience? I need to know everything about everything in this trip.
Yeah.
Why are we watching this? Why did you pull this up?
I don't know. I love watching these. I just put it on sometimes. It's a nice way to tour the country from the safety of your own home.
Yeah. Makes Bear calm, too.
He's very calm.
Can we talk about how Bear just loves being in the way?
Yeah.
What is the deal with that?
Yeah. As soon as you walk in, he goes right where you want to go. I feel like that's a dog thing.
I think it is a dog thing, but Bear is like the prime. He's the prime dog at being in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
He just wants to be helpful.
You're the very best at being the very worst, Bear.
He's in the top 1%.
He's in the top 1% of being in the way.
Yeah. I feel like I know there's something, and this is going to be an epiphany that hits me later where I'm like, oh, yeah, obviously that's the thing I do the most. Farting.
Ooh. I doubt it. There's a lot of fantastic farters around the world that are unnoticed.
Yeah.
Uncrowned champions.
Yeah, I guess people fart all over the planet, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to compete with a lot of different cultures farting, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those cultures fart a little bit more. And I'm not going to go any further than that.
You could say that some of those cultures are stinkier.
Some of those cultures are a little stinky. I'll never say.
I won't say which ones.
I would never say which ones.
Uh-huh.
Some of the cultures they fart a little bit more, though. I just wanted to say that. It's just true. I mean, I don't think it's controversial.
I mean, the FBI has it in their stats. You know, like you can go take a look yourself.
Listen, I'm not saying it's even a bad thing. I'm just saying some cultures fart a little bit more, and I think we need to be open and honest about that. And you know, it's not white people that are farting.
Yeah, a lot of white people aren't lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
or are lactose tolerant, I should say.
Oh, have you been around people that are like super lactose intolerant?
Yeah,
it's a very interesting phenomenon, like the denial of it, even though like they clearly are, and they take lactate sometimes, but they still like have the
ice cream,
the gall to be like, no, it's gonna be fine this time. I just love that mentality. Of like, maybe my body figured it out over the weekend.
Just try it again.
Yeah, maybe I don't need the lactate anymore.
Well, cheese is fantastic.
I agree.
It's hard to give up. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Like, if you knew you were allergic to bees, right, and you kept getting stung by bees and, like, having to go to the hospital, and one day a bee stings you and you're like, maybe I'll thug it out this time. Maybe my body just learned to be tough now.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you can die of a dairy allergy, right? I mean, maybe, but like
you can die of a dairy allergy, not lactose intolerance.
Right. So there we go.
I had a buddy who was super allergic to dairy growing up. I think I might have told this story before, but in elementary school, I think it was like even like pre-K, some kid threw this cookie at him that had like some kind of dairy product in it, and it hit him in the eye. And the white of his eye literally started like dissolving and like running out of his eye.
That is awesome.
It was the gnarliest thing I've ever seen.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Is that kid blind now?
No, he recovered, but
What? Boo.
yeah. Shout out Aiden from Methodist Pre-K in Manhattan, Kansas.
Well, we've got a segment.
We do. We've done this. We're starting to steal segments from other podcasts. Next week, when I have a little bit more time, I'm going to rob one from probably some Rooster Teeth property because they owe me at this point. But Jake, what did you dig up today? What are we getting into?
Okay, so we're doing this Ask Reddit thing.
Yeah, this is a riff on the My Brother and Me.
Okay, but this time
Google or Yahoo Answers segment.
At some point we had tried this, and I misunderstood what exactly Fisher meant.
Yeah, you pulled up someone asking Elon about a Tesla car.
Well, yeah, you said it was like AMAs. What it wasn't Ask Reddit.
Which I'm not on Reddit enough to know the difference, unfortunately.
Okay, so an AMA is Ask Me Anything.
Yeah,
which means a famous person comes on and says, "Hey,
okay,
I'm John Dillinger, and I'm the cowboy of the West. Pew pew."
John Dillinger, the cowboy of the West.
And now you can ask me any question you ever wanted.
John, who the fuck are you?
I'm the cowboy of the West. I got my 6-shooter at my side, and I got my horse. I got spurs, go jingle jangle, and my canteen's full, and my hat's empty.
Your hat's empty.
I ain't got no brain.
Wow. John, I can't believe you got access to the internet.
My grandkids got me
wow.
on here.
That's awesome. So who are we? Are we getting questions from a celebrity, or are we going to?
No.
Okay.
That was an AMA.
Right.
And you would ask the celebrity. Instead, there's a different subreddit called Ask Reddit.
Right. Which is maybe the worst place you could possibly go for advice. I would go to the Pornhub comment section for advice before I went to Ask Reddit, I think.
I think there's a lot of
Hold on, they're getting gas. Oh my god, they're getting gas in the video. Sorry.
Oh, holy shit. We got to link this video. See, it's a watch along.
It's a watch along.
This is just like Love on a Leash. Oh god.
Where are they going? The BP?
Is this BP?
They're going to the BP.
Is that what the yellow blue?
Yeah.
Or not something.
I remember it from the oil spill.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Did they ever clean that up?
Not really.
Cool.
They tried a little bit, and then they were like, "This is too hard."
Okay. So I went to the top posts of all time for
Whoa.
Ask Reddit.
Okay.
So here's the #1 post on the Ask Reddit.
This
page.
is gonna be fantastic.
I'm excited to see.
I'm already excited.
Your answer.
Okay.
People who haven't pooped in 2019 yet.
Okay.
Why are you still holding on to last year's shit?
How many days into 2019 is this? Because
it has to be
if it's
#1. It has to be January 1st.
If it's January 1st, it's a good post. If it's January 10th, it's a legendary post.
I don't think I can look back and see the official date.
If it's in February, even better.
At what point does it become unhinged though?
After 45 days.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the longest you've gone without pooping? I've gone probably 6 days.
6?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a real problem when I was a kid. I would poop 2 or 3 times a week.
I recently, when I went camping for my birthday, I didn't poop the whole time.
Okay.
But I was only out there for 2 days.
Okay, that's not very long.
Yeah. I can't imagine it's ever been more than that. 6 days?
Yeah, I had a real problem.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What, the problem was, internally?
It was constipation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I used to have to, this is disgusting. I used to have to take a plastic knife and cut my shits in half so they'd get flushed down the toilet.
In the bowl?
Yeah.
Poop knife. That's a Rooster Teeth thing.
It was a real thing in my life. But yes, poop knife was a thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
It was awful.
It's like a rock?
Yeah, I had a real problem.
Oh, they don't make like a poop dissolver spray
Do
or
you
something?
think poop dissolver? A poop dissolver spray is crazy.
Yeah.
What is the marketing for that? Like, does it have like a little mascot?
Has this ever happened to you? And then it's you cutting a piece of shit in half in a
crying,
toilet.
Just crying
Your eyes out. No more. And then it's
Yeah.
poop dissolver spray. It just melts your poop.
Dissolver spray. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, they should invent that, and we should be the people to do it. So what's the next question? Because I'm sure there was nothing. What the responses to that, I'm sure, were
stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What I don't like is the questions that are just like yes or no. Like, would
boring.
you do this?
Yeah, that's boring.
Okay, this one's funny. A lot of the top ones are just bits.
Okay.
But some of these are funny. What if God came down one day and said, it's pronounced Jod, then left?
Okay, that's a GIF joke.
Yeah.
The classic.
Oh, that's from 3 years ago.
Okay.
So what if?
What if? What if it did happen? It's just, that's my answer. What if?
Well, that's the question. You can't just ask the question back.
Nothing would happen.
I think a lot would happen because it would prove that God is real.
No, it proved that Jod is real. It would prove that God isn't real, actually.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, because Jod is real.
Jod is real, yeah.
Surely some of these would be good.
Are they all just bits?
There are a lot of bits when you go to the top of all time.
That's too bad.
Steve Irwin has you pinned down in a headlock. What cool facts does he tell the audience about you and your habits?
This wild animal drinks a bottle of tequila way too often.
He's
crikey.
Oh, he's in his natural habitat. It's him on his bed. It's hard to find under the pile of laundry, but you can wriggle him out with a piece of sweaty meat.
Crikey, this creature. He's in the top 5 percentile for smoking weed in the world.
You can follow him by the scent. You can smell him from half a hallway away.
Half a hallway away. You smell the dank on this beast.
Sometimes on these posts they put in brackets the word serious.
Whoa.
And you have to be serious when you answer.
Let's get a serious question. I'm ready to be serious. I'm ready to help the audience out and make their life better.
Yeah, only serious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can sort them by tags because I'm ready for some serious.
I'm ready for some serious business.
Yeah. Something weird's been happening with my computer lately where...
What's happening?
You know how on the touchpad you can do like a 2-finger scroll?
Yeah, you gotta... Yeah.
It won't work.
You make it squirt?
It don't work no more.
The computer's not squirting anymore?
It's not squirting.
Try 3 fingers. Maybe you need to up the ante.
Oh, no. I have tried that.
Damn. Fist?
Oh, no, I have not fist. So, that was a very weird moment for me because my username, my gamer profile is I am the Iron Fist.
Okay.
Docs.
Yeah. I think you've exposed every profile you have.
No, there's still a lot more. But I am the Iron Fist. Like I had that engraved on my class ring. That was what my name was on.
That's cringe.
Pretty cool.
That's crazy. That's turbo cringe.
Yeah. No, I think it's regular cringe.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're layering the layers of I bought a class ring and then I put my gamer tag on
My
it.
grandmother bought me a class ring.
Okay. Don't make me feel bad about it.
And she died.
Yeah, I know.
I put a dragon on that too.
Wow, okay. I take it back. It's bad.
The cringe is coming.
The cringe is there, yeah.
No, dragons are cool. I stand by my decision.
Okay.
Anywho, so on the internet, I've been known as Fist by some people.
Well, that's not the worst thing that could happen, but it's also not the best, Jake.
Well, I know the thing, but when you said Fist there, I was like,
yeah.
How did you know to call me that? Why are you calling me Fist?
Why am I calling you by your gamer name?
Yeah, that's my gamer name.
That's my gamer name.
Don't
Mom, don't call me by my gamer name. So, are we gonna find a serious one?
No, I can't find one that just says serious. Why so not serious?
Why so not serious?
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. The problem is, top of all time is too boring. We're gonna do what we did last time. We'll go to top of this month.
Okay.
I saw the poop one and I thought it would be funny, but most of the rest of these suck. This is a perfect question for you.
I'm ready.
For those who have careers that keep them out at sea for long periods of time,
Okay.
what is the creepiest thing you've seen out in the water?
Yeah. So, yeah. You know me, person that can't swim. Love being out on sea and those crab ships.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One time I saw, you know how big those crab those cages are, right?
They're huge.
Yeah, they're really big. And one time I saw one just swing across the deck, dude. Picked up a guy by his overalls, just flung him 50 feet in the air. And then we thought, man, Jeremy's lost. He's dead. He's gone forever. And then humpback whale come out of the water. Tail slap Jeremy back to the boat. He hits the sail. It was a sailboat, and then he kind of tumbled down. Chipped his teeth. That's it.
That's it.
Chipped a tooth.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that doesn't really feel that creepy as much as it is like.
Well, I didn't like how he looked afterwards.
Oh right, because the chipped tooth
made
him look all funny.
Little jack-o'-lantern-y. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably cut that. That wasn't funny.
Just leave pieces of it.
Okay, sure.
Okay. This is a fun question. What is the adult version of finding out that Santa Claus doesn't exist? And don't say God. It doesn't say that, but
probably realizing that the FNAF movie isn't good.
Wow, that does not feel like an adult thing at all.
Yeah, I think that's the adult version of finding out Santa Claus doesn't exist and that your parents have been lying to you. It's that like a thing that you used to care about and you've spent a lot of time invested in, and here we are at the culmination. The FNAF movie's finally out, and no one likes it.
Are you a FNAFer?
I am a fan of theories about the game on the internet.
Matt Pat?
I like the Matthew Patrick videos.
We're gonna have to take a small break here. Put on the break music.
Wake up.
Jake, wake up. Wake up.
How hard would it be for me to convince you that you were in a coma?
This happened to me once.
Yeah.
It would be pretty difficult now. I'm kind of like, first you'd have to start with showing me a movie where someone was in a coma or something.
Okay.
And then edit into the film, this film dedicated to Jakeb White.
I'm going to do that to you someday.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that to you someday.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before episode 100.
You're going to convince me
I'm going to convince you.
It would be very difficult. I feel like I'm very skeptical.
I'm going to set it up over a couple of weeks.
The way to do it.
It'll be like me visiting your hospital bed. That's how I'm going to frame it.
The way that I think you really could do it is make me have some sort of major accident where I lose consciousness.
Okay, so this sounds like I'm actually going to put you in a coma.
No. I wake up from it.
Right.
But then at that point, if I start seeing signs that I'm in a coma, then I'll believe it because I'll think, wow, after the accident, maybe I am dying. Right now, there's nothing there's no turning point moment that I think would have been when I fell into a coma. Technically, there was one in, I want to say 2018.
Yeah, okay.
When I was going down some, those cool guys who slide on rails downstairs?
Yeah, those guys are sick as hell.
Yeah, well, I'm one of those guys.
Well, you're one of those guys?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I bet you get laid all the time.
Oh, my dick is
so
fucking pussed out.
Your dick is raw.
Yeah. I wasn't circumcised until all this pussy I've been getting rubbed off
my
foreskin.
The tip, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing a podcast. But I rode down a rail and it was much too steep.
Right.
And I was in some slidey gym shorts, so I had the perfect and frictionless experience.
Yeah, I bet you look so cool.
And I fell over the edge.
Oh no!
And I hit my head on a bike, and I hit the ground, and I got up, and I was like, "What was that? What? I can't. What?" And I was dizzy for a second.
Yeah.
And that could have been the moment. I think about that all the time.
You did concuss yourself.
That moment, I may have died, or
now you're just you're in your DMT life experience.
Yeah,
like slow mo right now.
Like who thought I would ever do a podcast or be a game show host
doing
or clean windows? Or whatever.
doing a podcast as part of your DMT like last moments is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Like you and the spirit being and the like elves or whatever.
Yeah,
the mechanical...
I'm one of the clockwork gnomes or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna just start like piping hospital noises into your room at night, just like the beeping of like an IV. Yeah, and then maybe just like distant voices of family members kind of murmuring. And then once a week I'll come through at a very specific time, and I'll start bringing like flowers, and I'll sit next to you and record a podcast for an hour. I'll just kind of do what I did today and let you stay in the chair that you were in and hand you a microphone. Maybe it's already started. Maybe we're already in the coma.
I will say, if I ever am for any reason put into a coma, please do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be
show
funny.
up and do a podcast
and just
episode.
set the microphone on your chest as you're
I'm breathing into it. Yeah, or something is propelling my breath onto it.
Yeah, you're being intubated.
Yeah. No, if that ever happens, you can just kill me.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
That's sad. I don't like that.
I think I would want to be alive, but I don't want to be a waste. I don't want to be a strain on the financial system.
How will the country financially recover from my personal issue?
Think of all the money they'd have to get. That's money they could be using to put people in prison.
Yeah. They could be sending missiles overseas with that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like Ukraine kind of had its 15 minutes? There's a new, prettier, younger war.
Oh, I think I said it on the last episode, but I don't even know if I would call it a war. It's just civilians getting killed in Palestine. So that's my take on it. That's my political move right there.
Yeah. Technically, civilians died on both sides of it, so I do think that makes it a war. Right?
I mean, do you think...
They have attacked over each other's borders?
Well, Palestine didn't attack Israel. Hamas attacked Israel. And people will say, well, Hamas controls Palestine. There hasn't been an election since like 2006, and it's an open-air prison.
Well, who did they vote for then?
They voted for Hamas, but you know who else supports Hamas? The Israeli government.
But they're shooting missiles at them.
Yeah. You know what the United States supported? The Taliban.
That's true.
It's almost fascinating how history continues to repeat itself, where you oppress a group of people long enough and somebody doesn't like it, and then they fight back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd still call that a war.
Interesting.
I would say that that
happens.
Because we warred against the Taliban, right?
Did we war, or did we just massacre a whole bunch of innocent people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same on both, right? When's the last just war we had?
World War II.
Yeah. We didn't really kill innocent people then, huh? Although really, it was easier for us then because Germany was attacking outward. Yeah. So we were reclaiming land instead of going into Germany to take lives or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's still war, I think.
Okay.
People shooting at each other and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. It's more of an invasion than a war.
Yeah. Well, there's a prettier invasion, the younger, prettier invasion.
Yeah.
And Ukraine.
Yeah. I don't have like mental space to like know about all this stuff anymore.
One crisis at a time. One humanitarian crisis at a time.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole bunch of domestic stuff too, you know? We got an election coming up or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get into election coverage on the podcast eventually.
Oh, yeah. This will be our first election. Hey, voting day was yesterday.
Shout out.
Did you vote?
No, I did not.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been LARPing as political activists this whole time. We don't do shit. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I had to work.
Yeah, I did too.
What did you think was normal about your body until someone pointed out that it wasn't?
Oh, well, very few people have seen my body, so there's not really a lot of data points to go off of here. I thought my dick was normal. It's really big, actually.
I can do this. This is not going to translate well to an audio format.
Oh, Jake's thumb is fucked.
I got a double jointed.
He's got a double jointed thumb. Yeah.
No one pointed that out. I found it out. Take two.
Here comes the call. Wake up. Wake up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, did you sleep answer?
No, I answered and I kept saying, what? I can hear you. What?
Oh, it just sounded like a bunch of nonsense. So I thought you answered in your sleep. That's why I was saying, wake up.
Yeah, that was really weird. You're live on the podcast. What's up?
Oh, what's up? No, I thought you were asleep. That's all I called. I was calling to figure out something with Lukio, but I called Jeb.
Cool. I thought you were calling just to wake me up. That would have been.
That would have been funny. Maybe I'll do it later. Put me on the mic. Put me on the mic.
You've been on the mic this whole time.
I've been on the mic. How about that airplane food?
Airplane food.
I hung up on it.
That was the title of the last episode. Airplane food.
Okay. What?
These questions. We got.
Some of these suck.
These questions suck. We got to curate these a little bit more, I think.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? I feel like the first one we just found some good.
The first
questions.
one we found some. We got beginner's luck, and now we're here.
Who's a comedian no one will ever convince you is funny?
Amy Schumer.
Easy target.
Yeah, but she's also going like hardcore, like kill all Muslim people right now. So gotta fuck her right now. Yeah. Who's a real one though?
Who's someone that you should like that you don't think is funny?
Ooh. Can I say this?
You're gonna say a local comedian?
Kevin Hart.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
I
don't think Kevin Hart's that funny.
Um,
His cadence is like super off-putting to me.
Can I give you my answer?
Sure.
It's also Kevin Hart.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna get fucked up for this.
It's over. I'm so sorry.
That's really sad.
But Kevin Hart, if you are listening, please come on the show.
Yeah, and explain why your cadence sucks. I don't understand Kevin Hart's appeal.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Didn't he sell out Madison Square Garden?
Definitely. Yeah. He's like one of the biggest comedians in the world.
Yeah. Who are all the comedians who've done that? Because I
like most comedians. I don't know. Most is probably not the right way to say that, but
most big ones.
Yeah.
Most comedians who come your way.
Yeah, I'm generally a fan of comics. Kevin Hart is definitely one that stands out to me though. Is like I just don't get it. I mean, it's also easy target, but like Bert Kreischer's not that funny to me.
Yeah. He's interesting.
He's interesting and he's decent on podcasts, but like his stand up is not that good in my opinion.
I didn't love Eric Andre's stand up.
Eric Andre's stand up is not great.
Yeah.
His show is awesome.
His show's incredible.
Hannibal Buress' stand up, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm trying to think. I kind of don't like Chris Rock that much either.
You get one.
I get.
Be very careful here.
I said I liked Hannibal.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move to a new question before Fisher goes on a rant here.
Yeah. Before I go full Kramer.
Before there's a theme that starts emerging.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these suck.
These questions blow.
Reddit does suck.
Reddit is kind of the worst.
I can't believe I used to spend so much of my time on this website.
Reddit is like 90% fake, and the 10% that is not fake is the worst.
I like this. Oh, damn it, I've already answered this one on the podcast.
Damn.
So never mind.
I'm standing. I'm ready.
Because you're getting out of here as soon as this question is over?
No, this chair's making my ass hurt.
You have a whole couch.
Yeah, I know, but I'll fall down.
I hate Reddit. Okay, I got one last Hail Mary here.
I'm ready. I'm Reddit-y. That sucks. Cut that out.
Who, you telling yourself to cut that out?
Yeah, that was terrible. Cut that out.
Oh my fucking god. 14 years ago, there's a question that was, what is the official name for those mirror disco balls, if there is one?
Disco balls?
Yeah. And that's what happened here. I just thousands of people replied disco ball. And the guy puts an edit. He's like, it's not disco ball. There's some other word for it I can't find. They existed before disco. Come on, y'all.
And the reply to that is disco ball? Question mark?
It's just all disco ball. It's disco ball all the way down. It's so funny.
That's good.
That wasn't it though. That's not a good one. Fans, if you've ever been on Ask Reddit and you actually saw a good question, go buy a lottery ticket.
Just go to Newest.
Yeah, okay, the newest. Yeah, we'll see what some fucking degenerates have written up.
Yeah.
I tried to go to a thing, like, there's a whole thread on Ask Reddit that is, what are some of the best Ask Reddit threads?
Whoa.
But those are less about the questions and more about the threads in response, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of history on the internet.
That's what they say.
What about performative activism bothers you the most?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's what this entire show is about?
Okay, here's the next one. How dangerous is shellfish?
Depends.
Perfect answer.
Depends how strong you are.
What's one thing you purchased and broke the next day?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, here's the worst question you'll ever hear.
Okay.
What would you do if you were physically attracted to a distant relative? Would you act on it?
No. What? The question, what is this question? The question is like, would you sleep with your second cousin? No.
Will you justify my incestual fantasies?
Yeah. I want to do incest. What do you guys think about it? Tell me it's okay.
How to block certain tags within a subreddit.
What? You surely are not trying to find a good question here.
I'm trying.
Because this has been horrible.
This is terrible. This is awful.
This is yet another case for deleting Reddit from the entire internet.
These are terrible. I hate the internet. I'm quitting the internet. I've gotten off social media. I think it might just be time that I get off of Chrome.
Okay. No more Google for you.
Hey, we're friends. Why don't we just ask each other questions?
Well, we've run out. Not really. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Fisher, what?
Yeah, ask me a question, Jake. I'll answer truthfully no matter what.
How old were you when you learned where babies came from?
Probably like 10.
10?
Yeah, probably 10 or 12. I think. I remember I went on I think it was 12 specifically, maybe 13, because I remember going to the Great Wolf Lodge in Kansas City, and there was this book that was not very detailed, but it was like a man and a woman. They put the P in the V. The P does a thing in the V, and then a baby comes, and then I got a pocket knife.
And then you got a pocket knife?
And I was a man.
Wow.
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't stick, but yeah. At that moment, I was a man. I had a pocket knife, and I knew how to put the P in the V.
You knew where the sex was.
I knew where the sex was, yeah.
Wow.
Then I went to the water park.
Nice.
Yeah, I went down the slides, the Great Wolf Lodge.
I think by 12, I had seen porn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at 12 maybe is when I first saw it. Maybe 11. Maybe 10. I don't know. I remember, I think I may have told you this before, but like me and a friend found out what the word lesbian meant.
Yes, I think you did tell me.
So we were like, well, what is...
I love that weird. You actually had the true girls kissing moment where you would type into the computer girls kissing.
Well, what we actually did was lesbians.com.
I wonder if that still exists. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, and it was porn.
Yeah.
It was porn back then, at least. And we were like, what the heck was the hole? What are they doing there? That's their naked parts.
Wow.
It was cool.
Truly an insightful.
Shout out Hunter.
I don't want to hear the name of the other child you were jerking off with.
We didn't jerk off. Okay. We weren't jerking. No, we couldn't even get erect at this point. We were just like, wowie kazowie. Whoopee. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep, it was just like that.
Ah-cha-cha.
It's true. He did the full awooga, chin to the floor, like whistles out the ears, tongue lolling, you know? Yeah. That's how it goes. Yep.
Awooga.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a terrible boat noise. Okay, one more question.
Find a question, computer boy. Jake's Googling.
If you had taken your life 1 year ago, what beautiful things would you have missed out on? This one has the serious tag, so you have to be serious with your answer.
Baby Gronk, rising up, Libby Dunn.
Baby Gronk, I forgot about that kid.
Yeah, I would have missed Baby Gronk if I killed myself.
Yeah.
I would have missed Skibbity Toilet.
Have you been watching those?
Dude, I would have missed Skibbity Toilet and Baby Gronk if I would have killed myself. Those are beautiful things.
You been on that Skibbity Toilet grind?
Yeah, Skibbity Toilet.
I haven't seen. Yeah. I stopped. I intentionally. Harry and I try to take gaps.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched since like 53. So I've got like 15 episodes.
I think I would have missed Mr. Beast Squid Game.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, I would have missed Mr. Beast's deadliest laser maze in the world.
I've only ever seen one Mr. Beast video.
And you said it was like, what did you say? I love Mr. Beast now. I think I sent you.
That's the one you sent. Where they're in the room for like 25 hours or whatever.
Yeah, that was I would have missed Mr. Beast. I drilled 100 wells in Africa.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I would have missed Mr. Beast. I cured 1,000 people of blindness.
Shut up. That's not real.
I would have missed Ludwig Subathon. I would have missed Wubby Pancake Stream.
Is there anything off of? Did you watch? How often are you online?
A lot.
Do you have like multiple Twitch streams viewing at one time?
No, I just watch highlights.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What else would I have missed?
Are you? Does that mean you're not in chats?
I don't chat. No.
You're a lurker.
I don't really watch streams that much unless it's someone I know. To be honest, like personally.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I would have missed Joe Biden falls off bike. I would have missed Donald Trump reacts to Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying. That's what I would have missed.
You're making me want to kill myself. This is awful. You didn't see like a beautiful rainbow, or like there's not a baby in your life that was born, or you didn't like find $50 on the ground or something.
You think $50 is gonna keep me from killing myself?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I'm of course, you know, I'm highly susceptible to new information.
Yeah.
But if I was like, I'm gonna die, man, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then you were like, it's $50, stay alive. I'd be like, okay. I could go buy like I'll go have a nice meal with this. I can kill myself after that.
Hey, that's a healthy mindset, I think, right there. Maybe not.
I could buy Spider-Man. I could buy 5/7 of the new Spider-Man game for this.
That's true.
Then I still gotta buy a PS5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I believe you. Maybe someone will give you it as a gift.
A PS5 as a gift?
Maybe it'll happen.
Oh, is that a hint? Is that what you're getting me?
You think I'm rich enough to buy you a PS5, dog?
I think so.
I don't think. I mean,
well, then you shouldn't be dropping hints like that. Now I'm gonna be very disappointed if you don't buy me a PS5.
Okay. Well, audience, I may have backed myself into a predicament here, so I think we're gonna end the show.
Fans. That's forced to happen. It's my day job.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Fans, if you want to help get Fisher out of debt,
yeah,
so I can get a PS5.
I can't afford it.
Please support our Patreon.
That's right.
And also, you can Venmo me directly.
Yeah, you should do that.
But I'm not allowed to plug that anymore, so I won't be doing that.
Yeah. Well,
and you can find me on PayPal at I can't say my email address, huh?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Nah, I've given up at this point.
My phone number is 903-714-1205. Thank you so much. Text me. Hi, babies.
If you want to follow the show, it's Mouse at Wed on Twitter. It's Mouse at Wedlock on YouTube. Check out the show. It's got a lot of episodes. This is 77. We've done a lot of episodes. It's too many episodes.
This is 77?
Or maybe it's 78. I can't remember. But
77 is the low ball?
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time.
I have a question for you, Fisher.
What's up?
Men with anime girl as your profile picture. Why?
That's the best one. Bye.
And we say bye-bye.
President Donald.